Hey everyone. So I'm not really surprised about this news about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck about them getting a divorce because, as you know, they've been going through a lot of troubles in their marriage, and now their house, the $1 million house mansion in Beverly Hills, is getting sold, and they may they may go through a divorce. And I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised. This is Jennifer Lopez's fourth marriage and Ben Affleck's second marriage. And there were warning signs. There were warning signs in the beginning. I know it's been 20 years since their breakup, and then they got back together, but there was just signs that this relationship, this marriage was not going to work out. If you've seen the photograph of the both of them, you can just see Ben Affleck's face. He just looks miserable. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't have a smile on his face. He just always had that sourpuss look, like he just didn't want to be on the camera. He didn't want to be, taking pictures and anything. It just seemed like he was very late. He seemed like the type of man, like he likes to stay home, lay back, relax, probably watch Netflix or whatever. And with Jennifer, she's more out in the night in the glam light and just want the just be on the camera, taking pictures, just being in the public eye more than Ben Affleck. And you can just see it. And maybe their marriage took a toll on them, you know, that, Jennifer just wants to be out in the public and doing like social, you know, get togethers and stuff like that. And he wasn't feeling it. He was just was not having it. And I just feel like, in my opinion, he should have just stick to his first marriage with Jennifer Garner. I just feel like she was more laid back. She kind of get him, you know what I mean? With Jennifer Garner, she was not in the public eye as much, you know what I mean? She was just more, I don't know, more, I'm not going to say reserved, more, I feel like, in my opinion, she didn't really care about like being in front of the camera and taking pictures by paparazzi and stuff like that. She was just more laid back. You know what I mean? Down to earth. That's the word. And I just feel like, in my opinion, Ben Affleck should have stayed and worked on his marriage. Now, he has children. Jennifer Lopez has children, blended family, and now they're going to go through the divorce. And what now? Now these kids, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And in my opinion, I just feel like it was just all lust. It was just all lust and passionate, and that's what got them back together. But truthfully, do they have anything in common with one another? Do they really have anything in common together? Like, what was the whole point of getting back together? And then next, you get divorced, and you have this blended family, and now you're both going your separate ways, selling your mansion home. It's for me, it's just not right. It's just not right. It's being selfish, especially towards the kids. You know what I mean? That they have like step brothers and step sisters, and they got close, and they're a blended family, and now the family might be broken up because these two adults were just thinking about their flesh and thinking about, their feelings, and not really getting to know each other and what they really want out of this relationship and towards the marriage. And it's just very selfish, especially on Jennifer Lopez's part. I feel like it's just very selfish of her. You know, why would you go into a marriage when it may not work out? She probably saw all the warning signs and just didn't care. She just bypassed it because she was so in love, and she was just everyone's just were so hyped up. Oh, it's been 20 years and now you guys are getting back together. It's love. It's this, it's that. It's so romantic, when reality, it was an epic fail. It was a fail. It was a failed marriage, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and I feel really bad for them, both of them. And I really feel bad mostly for the children, because it's not fair and it's not right. And both of them need time apart, and not date anyone and just figure their stuff out and work on themselves. That's the most important thing. Work on yourself before you jump into any relationship. Any relationship. Look at Jennifer Lopez. And I'm not judging her. I'm not judging her. Look at her track record with her relationship. All failed. So it's something within her that she needs to work on and fix. And same thing with Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? I feel like with him, he struggled with, drugs and no alcohol, and he just don't want to be in a spotlight anymore. He doesn't want to deal with that anymore. And then she can't handle that, and he can't handle her world, and she can't handle his world. And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work if you're not gonna like come to an agreement that you both are on the same page together, as husband and wife. And I just feel like these celebrities in Hollywood, they take marriage like it's like candy, like it's a toy. Marriage is sacred. It's two grown people coming together as one and compromising and making things work and communicating and having respect for one another and honesty and just living your life together as one. And I just feel like some celebrities, they take marriage as a game. If it doesn't work out, okay, let's get a divorce. They don't even try to make an effort to fight for their marriage. They just give up. And this is Los Angeles, satanic world. It's like marriage is a game, and marriage should be sacred. It should be, two people who are fighting for each other, fighting for their marriage, having God first, having God in the center of their marriage. They don't have God in the center of their marriage. They're not putting God first. This is why the marriage is not working. It's not. That's why they gave up so easily, because they don't have God in the center of their marriage. She's more focused on being in the spotlight and being in the world instead of like focusing on herself and having Christ in her life to fix her marriage. Now it's marriage number 4. Now her children don't have to deal with all this. It's just not right. It's just very selfish. And I pray that they do work it out. Maybe they might not work it out. I don't know. Only God knows their path and where they're going into this relationship. But I just pray that they will find themselves and work on themselves and not date anyone. And then hopefully maybe they might put Christ in their life. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So thank you so much for watching Cheryl Milner Unfiltered YouTube channel. And I just want to say thank you and love you all and take care. Bye.